fast in the Churamaja.
Jadi mo simba
Simba tuna di nam se tuwa ina che. Tado tsenze Churamas ko ba ni na ni se ko tin che su.
Singharlu bewa chin mula da Himalaya bewa dari Gongpelgi zawadi Gongpopo in Gangyu si shuni bila. Te kachim tsuwa che Hema bewa chin Zongkha bedira bero, Zukha samchi. Te digi na dini le Gyawa bedira bero, te Zukha Thazur samchi in si shuni bila. Te Gyawa tewa ki lamdiya hedi be dato lo malang si shuni bila. Te nga che Himalaya te tonam da Gondol le tendigi te tsuwa ine ta ana le chondi deno de magiya te rikwa tsap top shinale nga che maung peki delo te kaya ra da yugu na ki mi disu na te nga che ki pada su pe shinale roki sa gona bewa che ya ki ane zumchimbe tsuwa ki ne ta ane bi chong deno sime di pe shinale te so so be ta lali thamni ki rewa yu si shungi na.
These were some of the farmers who had an opportunity to visit the neighboring state of Arunachal Pardesh in India. Through the support of WWF Bhutan, they were taken on a study tour to learn, share and exchange ideas with the farmers there. All of them were entering an airport for the first time in their life. As they entered the airport, they were equally excited and nervous. The real excitement for them was when they approached and boarded the aircraft. Soon they were on air. And Tezpur was their destination. In Tezpur, the farmers were greeted at a hotel by staff from WWF India.
During this visit, itself would be a learning process for the people in India, especially the people in Arunachal Pradesh, because it is not only the people from Bhutan would learn. Through the interactions, also people from Arunachal Pradesh could learn, what is going on in Bhutan. So also it will be encouraging for people of Arunachal Pradesh to see similar activities going on in neighboring countries like Bhutan, and also which is culturally has significant in both the countries.
Hello, good morning. Tashidile. I've been in WWF for almost 9 years. 아시 상라갈래? 장 WWF ang legalin ki Ninggu dina Ninggu office आशी camp office असम का था असम का ला लेकिन project office आशी थोड़ा गाती आशी तवांग गिरांग नांगा चुना 지롱 아시 असम के 태망가 들로 태망 아시 강보 창라로 약고 창라 이러면서 이 람가 아시 농민기 지 나시 딱 브리핑 알로 아
Excited to experience and explore, the group hurriedly moves towards the car for a long journey to a village called Thembang in Dirang.
This is the Balikpung. We are still in Assam, but once we'll cross the gate, then we are inside Arunachal Pradesh. This is also a place where I'll have to just go and show them the identity card.
While Pema was declaring the identity card, the car stopped for a few minutes at the checkpoint. Many of them said the environment is different on the other side of the checkpoint. It was a long drive from the plains to bumpy Himalayan roads. When the car reached Thambang village, it was pitch dark. Thambang village is well known for conservation of its forests and homestay facilities.
Research akan ba Japanese ko uy Dustin barodin chui dia lah. Wage research akan chache chui dia le ture nizre uy chui ashe mek chache chulun. Uy homestay phila ashe thaga. WWF ki homestay chui ki thuleni. Ole Dishi roll chui to shang sanchu ipsa onye die jutbengi rup treni tre nyomen bi onye gol na changali hongi nge choshi foreigner box sem grai ni to shang phelu binji di anye ngoi jare dishi garang chat ge binsion listen odi re chui onye malen be gole
During the evening, the group was invited to meet the members of the community conserved area in Thambang. And after a warm welcome and interaction with one another, beautifully dressed women prepares to offer locally brewed aura and bangchang. And if one refused their offers, this is what happened.
Ashe ote lukse oni tsikbengi yu buini oni broni oni brojoni ani khothelen bi ashe thagoni to sang halantan thagni bini ai zani dilendi thagla demre ani khothelen
Many villagers here say that they love Bhutanese songs and dances. The night ended with merrymaking. As the dawn breaks, one can see the beautiful Thambang village sitting magnificently on the mountaintop, surrounded by lush green forests. It is said that the community themselves preserve their forests without interference from the government. Today, the community manages more than 600 square kilometers of forest areas, declaring it as a community conserved area. The village is also known for its homestay facilities for people visiting the village to enjoy the nature and culture.
Zachimdani anirudaba 마기다 쳇더지 나로디 공기 그래 미 디니기 다니스가 아까 이신지 중부지 베드르베로 공기 침단에서 강임 내가 지금 매베라 공기 진짜 산호 지sun이라
New knowledge and new experience, the group is ready to move to their next destination in Tawang. En route, they cross over a place called Dirang and also other beautiful landscapes. This is Dirang, and Pema said that the people of Dirang originally came from eastern Bhutan.
Dirang, we have local what do you call people who are basically Sangla. We call ourselves Munpa, but in our in our language we say that we are Changla people. We have many relationship with in terms of our origin from Bhutan. So you also have Sharchokpa in Bhutan. So we share similar language. We also share similar culture and traditions.
Enlightened by Pema on the origin of people of Dirang, the next stop was at Sela Pass. While driving towards Sela Pass, the farmers were amazed by its scenic beauty. As the gateway to Tawang, Sela Pass is also one of the highest passes in Arunachal Pardesh. The Bhutanese farmer gathers around Pema to know more about the magnificent Sela Pass.
During pilgrimage season, we have a lot of people coming in from Bhutan. They come from Sakteng and Merak.
거기 숨이디 어쨌든 아니 라베버지 알라 토쇼 마치라파 베오지 도절라로 빌레라세버모 아니 라 토쇼파 아누잘레 다파가지 따왕기 싸고나 주이세메 안에 토세데 베버진 미터 집동 나지기 아니 토세 베버진 아니 토쇼메 아니 사디 다 안나 센세디 파 아누잘기 안나 추메 다 안나레 병원에 가지 따왕기 싸고나 추비 살라메 데날파 파타조다 토로 아니 네 what's the name of that 바가장 there's ani phalu ne chiloru ne chachi to dochi namsan chachi to ani ne dina ani lamdinal phawe joi se sumbe sargi dele anna di ngachigi yalama dupki ani ne korpa disu sakten mira sakten da annale ne korpa disu loringara woni se summe khogi dele khungi ma WWF India ki khungi abinale labe di lo to de labe mi ding hombara phagi mise disugi ani ne korpa beru jae te phagi mise beru da khungi thapshi 준이기 텐도 아니 에토미터기 신여보 라토사데 안잠주여버데 무시 아니 답메세 노데 아니 담아 준이기 텐도 데 콩게로 마 프로젝트 NWW 비사기 카틀레베 데 콩게야 아니 미세드슬레 조람 베디기 베유스 아니 숨메
After spending few hours, the team leaves for their destination in Tawang, which is more than 70 kilometers away. The next morning, everybody was excited to visit the Tawang Monastery, one of the iconic Buddhist monasteries in the district.
This is the Tawang Monastery main prayer hall, and this is basically whenever you heard about Torga and Dungur, right? Torga and Dungur. This is the place where this whole thing will happen. The ceremony, main ceremony, the dance and all.
The Bhutanese were received warmly by Lama Thukten, and he briefly spoke about the monastery.
The monastery was established since 1680, and 1681 it was fully completed, so more than 334 years ago. The founder of the Tawang monastery, his name is called the Merak Lama Lote Gyatso, and he is the main disciple of the 5th Dalai Lama, and he ordered to him to build this monastery. So at that time he has some rule: if their family there's a tradition, so medicine is compulsory to go and be monk here. So the rule is still going on. And before in the 7th century, there's one king we call the Gebokala Wangpo, and he's the prince, the Kandoa Sangmo. And the fort is here and behind our monastery. And someone they are saying in the historical, they are saying that there's a palace, and this whole area is the palace of the Kebokalo Angpo.
From here, my colleague Jaya Upadhyay, so she has been in our office like for a long time. She will take over, and then from here, once we'll visit, some more villages in Tawang. Then after that, she will take you all to Zimitang after that.
They paid their homage and prayers at the monastery. And soon they were on their way to visit the villagers of Chaksam village. Here the villagers were happy to meet the Bhutanese farmers and were also excited to learn from them. Human-wildlife conflict is the key issue in this community, just like it is in Bhutan. However, when Bhutanese farmers shared success stories of electric fencing and which too provided by the government free of cost, the farmers of Chaksam were excited to learn more about it. The community of Chaksam never heard of electric fencing until today. Soon they were called by a group of women working in the field for a Bhutanese song. After that melodious song, the Bhutanese farmers were back on the road to Jimitha. It was a bumpy ride through a narrow road. In Jimitha, the Bhutanese met with the village headman. He made a brief introduction of his village and the sacredness of his valley. The village headman then took the Bhutanese to the sacred Korsam Chorten. Every one of them had heard about this sacred Chorten, which resembled the sacred Chorten Kora in Tashiansi back home, but did not know much about its history.
ये हमारा कोरसम छोड़ने का सैंपल जो मूली में लेके आए, मूली चारू में लेके आए, तो चारू में लेके आए तो हमें जब वहाँ से बना के लिया तो थोड़ा चारू सूख गया तो थोड़ा से चौरा में ज़्यादा हेड में थोड़ा कम हो गया, इसलिए अभी हमारे चौथिन का पूरा थोड़ा ऐसे बड़ा है, ज़्यादा बड़ा है, तो इसलिए अभी ये ज़्यादा बड़ा है। जैसा भी हमारा तुरंग चौथिन का लिया तो काट में मैंने लकड़ी में सैंपल लेके आया, तो लकड़ी थोड़ा सूख गया बोल के थोड़ा छोटा है, थोड़ा लंबा है। हमारा कहने का मतलब हम लोग का यहाँ में वही कहानी है। अभी हमारा बुटा से लेकर के आज तक मैंने वही कहानी चल रहा है, वही हमारा स्टोरी हुई है हमारा।
Jimitha is also one of the sacred habitats for the black-necked cranes. That was the key reason why the community came together to protest against the government's plan to build a mega hydropower plant.
जगह ये है, यहाँ से टेम्पो नहीं होता हमारा पूरा जगह खराब हो जाता, पूरा नहीं है। तो दूसरा हमारा ये क्राइन जो अभी नाम था, अभी ठुंगठुंग कर मुझे बोलता है, ये नाम था, तो ये बात पूरा हमारा फ्यूचर का जैसे हमारा शो है, जो जगह पे पंक्चर का शो है वो खराब हो जाएगा बोल के हम लोग तो नहीं देगा बोल के हम लोग पूरा बात करके हम लोग फोन किया। अभी गवर्नमेंट अभी अपना मंत्री लोग जी लोग पे वो लोग भी अभी होगा बोल के अभी हम लोग का क्लियर हो गया है।
The Bhutanese farmers also met with the village youth group there. According to them, the youth group plays an important role in their community in decision-making process like conservation and waste management. Some of the Bhutanese farmers wished if the children could stay back with them and help their community just like this youth. People here mostly depend on livestock. Many said they collect rice and other grains from Bhutan and even some of their livestock.
바상 바그 지거당 지게데 지구 말삭 치말삭 치추삭 지지거당 지 불말플레 당 지 붕의 지그 오지그 지 룹지데 지 kre당 공번당 이런 지말거 공번당 이런 지우데 체효 지그 레가달라 지우 란초라고 니게 지 나가지 그 지다다 깝직 티오 지고 와니라 다다 톰베 망키 톰베 랭로데 가니.
In the evening, the village headman invited the Bhutanese for a program hosted by him. Everyone was mesmerized by the Achila Mucham performed in honor of the visitors. Then came this beautiful woman with bowl of fara, where even the non-drinkers were made to drink. And the team also performed Bhutanese dances. The next day, Rajeshwari from WWF India took the group to West Khemang district. On the way, he showed beautiful landscape and also the Bhutan-India international boundary.
Now we are in a place called Mandla Top, almost near Mandla Top. So what we see in front of us is the range called Gorichen, Arunachal's highest mountain range called Gorichen, and in the middle of it there is a peak, a pyramid-shaped peak, which is most probably Arunachal's highest peak. It's called Kangto. It's around 7,000 meters high. So just below that you can see a valley which is directly below Kangto. That is the Sangthi Valley. That is a village called Sangthi. It's in a broad river valley. You can access it by Dirang. It's around 15-20 kilometers from Dirang. That is a place where blackneck cranes visit every winter. There are only 2 recorded places in Arunachal where blackneck cranes visit in winter. Sangthi Valley is one of them.
This was the final scenic view of the snow-capped mountains of Arunachal Pradesh as the farmers group headed towards Dumpo Melunkar in West Khemang district. In this region, people still practice shifting cultivation. Maize was their staple food, but now they produce tomatoes for commercial purposes.
According to our WWF colleague, he said that it has been 3 or more years. The farmers have actually changed the cropping pattern here. They have totally dropped the cultivation of maize and they have opted for tomato. And the main reason behind is because tomato fetches good price from Assam, because people here are actually supported by Assamese people in terms of tomato seeds, in terms of inputs, fertilizers, and then pesticides, chemicals, also the missionaries from there. So once the tomato is also harvested, then the product is also exported to Assam. So that is another concern that the WWF India is actually sharing with us. So if this kind of cultivation goes on, their main concern is, one is on the human health because of high input of chemicals. The other is also the adaptability of the tomato in this area. And the other one is the side effect on the water resources, especially the water, the animals, the insects and the microorganisms living in the water. And the other is the large volume of collection of bamboo from the red panda habitat.
It's been 2 years since the farmers of Dumpo Melunkar took up tomato business. Farmers gave up their staple food as it required hard work with less income. Farmers here could harvest tomatoes at least 4 times a year, which provided good income.
용라 켈라니 맨 머지부를 라민 어마 디농음자 어마징 엄낭고 낭만나시가
हमको खर्चा जब सकला ओने इनकम दिन बोला ओने आलू गेन सबसे पहले तो आशी प्राइमरी बेसिस का टोमेटो यांगेरंग सास बोला ओने ननु स्कूल का सुपो चनी हमको ननु बागा थारिंग थारिंग लांग दिलुगा मोई मालन हमको आनी तो टोमेटो लेका आनी उसे कल्टीवेशन आलू का तो उसमें हार्वेस्टमेंट आशी 3-4 टाइम्स उनला उनकी आशी इनकम आशी जब से उनला तो धीरे धीरे ओमा थारबु गोरपुगा थारबु निंगथुरगा सोइल फर्टिलिटी कम छला नेक्स्ट साल का कम आके आगे धीरे धीरे योंग दखेनला उनकी आशी ओम गवर्नमेंट का वो अपील आंचा आता ओमा ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग के जोकेन आशी मेन हेल्थ के लिए और मेन हमबो आशी सोइल हमबो के लिए सेविंग के लिए और आशी गवर्नमेंट का अपील को आंचा
Back in the car, the Bhutanese farmers said it was a big business, but at the cost of the natural environment by using more chemicals. It was dark when the team reached back to Tezpur. Back in the plains, Nilam Dutt, who runs an organic farm, welcomed the Bhutanese farmers to explore Pahoy grains. Nilam took the farmers around the farm and guided them to a greenhouse with varieties of flower saplings. Rearing earthworm to make organic manure for his farm was one of the highlights at the farm.
삼기 나이다 좀 집어진 공기다 아니 리조타다 아니 제가 가르텐진데 발라 자 하니디 리조베 마게 신나로 테라바 루수베르 아니 베니기 플랜 베도스 노섬 탄도 순이라
라 베미디 아시야루 두게 감난기 소와산남로 쫑디미기 미시술루 남미선 핀토니메스 순이라 디더치컬루 콘수기 네컵 자오마돌라 다 로토디 다 페베오진 디날루 자이메몰라 다 아니 지 두니 멤버시나 디더치컬루 콘수기 네 소천 탑도임벨라 지커 베르타 네 소천 탑도임베 네 자 두위컵루 네 제네 두니벨라 나시기 베오진 자 인세오진 라디 찌점치 병발라 다 공이나 좀지 배워진 딜라 찌점치 살라를 멤베스 슈니라 한번니 임베스 슈니라 자 두니 찌다 니아 두세야 두니 찌 아니베다 한번니 베들로 미델로 남스미 펜주게 컴페나로 남스미 펜토니메스 아니베 스위스 슈니라.
We are a multi-purpose farm, so we have different aspects of farming in different ways. We have fisheries. Apart from fisheries, we not only grow fish but we also breed fish, which is also another component of a farm. We are also concentrating on local ornamental fish along with some very good catfish which are very indigenous to our region, which we have started breeding. Third is we started dairy, and with dairy like we collect cow urine and cow dung and we convert it into biomanure like vermicompost, and with cow urine we make biopesticide with the help of local indigenous herbs and medicinal plants. We have a small duckery unit where we have ducks. Then we also have a small flower nursery and we grow healthy saplings. We grow rice, where we also grow rice with fish, which is called fish cum pediculture. We get two things from the same place. And we are also maintaining a small gene pool of local rice from the region, from the 7 states in and around our state, where we have around 78 different varieties of rice. We also have a kind of another program which we try to save the seeds for vegetables as well and do little bit of vegetable breeding.
The Pahoy grains was the last visit for the farmers as they head back home after a week-long visit to Arunachal Pardesh. They said good experience, knowledge and memories would forever remain in their heart and soul.
After coming back from Arunachal Pardesh, we would also be doing similar kind of study in the places like Phumta, from where we took these farmers, and then Shamga, and see how this study tour has actually helped them to improve their livelihood, and what kind of knowledge and informations which they gather from there actually they have implemented here or not. If they have implemented, and how it has helped them, their livelihood. If they haven't implemented, then what reasons actually has stopped them from implementing those new knowledges.
Shah